We all love forests, and we all agree that restoring forests is a good thing. But what does forest restoration look like? Dense forests are not necessarily healthy forests. Believe it or not, this forest is a whole lot healthier than this one. And the reason has to do with this. Wildfires have gotten bigger, hotter, more destructive, and more common all across the western United States, but especially in California.
As recently as 20 years ago, a 30,000 acre fire in California was a big deal.
Growing up, we didn't deal with wildfires. Fast forward 20 years and it seems to be progressively getting worse and worse.
Now a fire isn't even talked about unless it's 50,000 acres.
The intensity of those fires has increased with time.
Unless it's in the hundreds of thousands of acres, it's not really newsworthy. And that's a frightening thing.
The USDA Forest Service is partnering with the Mule Deer Foundation to do something about it. They're getting to work, joining forces with local contractors and community members to address this new reality. In the Lassen National Forest, just outside of Burney, California, this team is working with area residents to complete what's being dubbed the Crossroads Project. They're treating 2,400 acres of land, bringing jobs to local businesses, restoring forest ecosystems, improving recreational opportunities, and protecting this landscape and this town from catastrophic wildfire. All of the people here have experienced wildfires up close and personal, so they know exactly what's at stake for their lives and community.
The Dixie Fire was terrible. A lot of people lost their homes. That was very destructive to our communities up here.
The Dixie Fire burned almost 1 million acres. There is nothing left in the pathway of that, including homes, entire towns, entire areas of forest, a big chunk of Lassen Volcanic National Park, and it's not the only one.
In 2021, the Dixie Fire started when a tree fell on a power line in a remote canyon. The fire burned for 2 months, consuming more than 1,000 structures, including 600 homes. It was the largest single-source wildfire in recorded California history, and the second largest overall. In healthy forests, fires usually stay low to the ground, burning shrubs and underbrush. Mature trees can withstand these smaller, cooler fires, but decades of fire suppression have allowed huge amounts of fuel to build up in our forests. So now, when a fire ignites, it climbs all the way to the canopy, grows massive, and destroys everything it encounters. Our forests need less fuel, but more fire. The problem is, though these forests need fire to stay healthy, they're too unhealthy to tolerate fire. That's where mastication comes in.
Those masticators, what they really do is they try to simulate the effects of a wildfire. When we're not having these wildfires because of our history of fire suppression, what we can do is come in and mechanically treat it all.
We go in, we clear out the ladder fuels and all the brush that will help stop wildfires that come through, and it'll protect the land.
We are starting to see success. It's only been since 2022, so we're 2.5 years approximately into this strategy.
They still have a lot to do.
This mastication work that we do out here has tremendous benefits.
A healthy forest is one where you're having spacing between trees. There's not a lot of density, so they're not packed in. Each individual tree has the space that it needs to get the nutrition out of the ground, the sunlight out of the sky, and the water that it needs to grow.
These are the crown jewels of the United States of America, and it's some of the most important land that we have, and it is here for us to enjoy and our progeny, hopefully in perpetuity.
In the next episode of On Location, we'll take you into the community to meet the people doing this work and find out what it means to them.